Welcome to Good Talk English Podcast. We are Omar and Lena, and we are here to help you improve your English through interesting conversations and fascinating topics. In each episode, we talk about culture, science, technology, history, daily life, and much more. So relax, listen, and learn English naturally with us. Let's begin.
I want to start by asking you, the listener, a pretty direct question. Have you ever, looked at your life and realized you are waking up without any kind of plan?
Oh, that is such a common feeling.
Right, like you grab your phone, you start scrolling, and suddenly you're just consuming all this content, even stuff about, how to live better.
Yeah, the productivity trap.
Exactly. But you're producing absolutely nothing. You feel constantly busy, like buzzing with stress.
Completely exhausted by the end of the day.
Yeah, but then a whole month goes by and you realize you're stuck with the exact same habits, the exact same distractions. Nothing actually moved forward.
And that's incredibly frustrating because the illusion of movement masks the fact that you're just stagnating.
Right.
You feel like you're doing something because your brain is absorbing information, but really you're just pacifying your anxiety, You're not taking action.
Which is exactly what we are dismantling today.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. I'm your host, and today we're pulling apart a really fascinating video from the YouTube channel Masked, or Almulathum in Arabic.
And the video is called Reset Your Life in 30 Days or Stay the Same.
Yeah, pretty blunt title.
Mm-hmm.
So our mission today is to map out this specific 30-day challenge they lay out. It's a 4-step system designed to completely change your trajectory. But I want to be super upfront here.
Right, there's a big catch.
A huge catch. This is not about, hyping yourself up or finding your why.
No, not at all.
It's about building this unforgiving system of discipline.
Which is really the core thesis of the whole source.
Yeah.
They argue that 30 days is genuinely enough time to completely change your path.
Just 30 days.
Yeah. But, and this is a massive qualifier, it only works if you abandon this idea of relying on enthusiasm.
Because enthusiasm fades.
Right. I mean, enthusiasm has a ridiculously short half-life. Your mood changes if it's raining or, I don't know, you have a bad cup of coffee.
Right, yeah. So a true reset means building an infrastructure that just does not care how you feel on a Tuesday morning.
Okay, so before you can build this new life, you basically have to bulldoze the old one.
Exactly.
Which brings us to the first step of the reset. And honestly, it sounds like the hardest one, cutting the noise.
Oh, it's brutal. And the source points out that this is where most people fail before they even start.
Before day one.
Yeah, because our attention is being actively stolen every single day. I mean, the infinite scrolling, the short videos.
The cheap dopamine.
Exactly. We lose hours in these digital black holes without even making a conscious choice to open the app.
It's just a reflex.
Right, like you feel a tiny bit bored or a task gets hard, and boom, your hand grabs the phone to self-medicate.
So the mandate from the video is super clear. For the next 30 days, you have to delete everything that doesn't build your future.
Period.
Instagram, TikTok, whatever steals your time. But here's the part that really got me. They give a huge warning about something most of us think is actually productive.
So the self-improvement content.
Yes. Like watching productivity videos can actually be procrastination.
I think this is the most brilliant insight from the source, to be honest. Consuming self-help content can turn into a really sophisticated form of avoiding real work.
Wait, really? How?
Well, think about it. You watch a 20-minute video on, how to optimize your schedule. Your brain gets a dopamine hit from learning that.
Oh, I see.
So your body physically feels the satisfaction of having done something productive.
Even though you just sat on the couch.
Exactly. Watching isn't progress. Execution is.
It's funny. It's like reading cookbooks all day.
Oh, that's a great way to put it.
Right. Like, you learn all the techniques, you know what julienne means, and you feel like a chef. But you never actually step into the kitchen and turn on the stove.
Yeah, and you're still going to starve.
Exactly. So the rule for these 30 days is you must produce more than you consume.
Because if you don't control your attention, you absolutely cannot control your future. They're the same thing. You have to literally starve those old circuits in your brain.
Okay, so let's say you survive step one. You deleted the apps, the cheap dopamine is gone. You have all this reclaimed time, which, the silence is probably going to feel pretty weird at first.
Oh, it will be deafening.
So what do you focus on? Because if week one is fueled by excitement, week two is where people crash.
Right.
Which brings us to step two. choosing one single direction.
Yeah, the antidote to overwhelm. The reason we stay stuck is that we try to fix everything at the exact same time.
Like the classic New Year's resolution trap.
Totally. You wake up and you're like, I'm going to work out every day, master a coding language, fix my sleep, and, I don't know, meal prep.
Yeah, declaring a multi-front war in your own life.
Which never works.
Yeah.
Biologically, you just don't have the cognitive bandwidth or willpower to install 4 massive new habits at once. Your prefrontal cortex just gets exhausted. So the rule here is incredibly strict. You have to choose exactly one measurable goal for the 30 days. Just one.
Okay, but the examples they give are super specific, right? Like working out 20 times a month, or studying 4 hours a day, or learning one skill.
Very specific, yeah.
But I kind of have to push back on this for the listener. What if someone feels like their life is a mess in 3 different areas simultaneously?
Right, like a multi-alarm fire.
Yeah, like if I want to fix my fitness, but my finances are actively burning down, ignoring my bank account for 30 days just to hit the gym feels a little, I don't know, negligent.
Well, that's a really good distinction to make. We have to separate an acute crisis from building a chronic habit.
Okay, what do you mean?
If your bank account is overdrawn, obviously you pay the bill. You handle the emergency. But the source is talking about identity level change.
Oh, I get it.
You don't try to become a master day trader and a marathon runner at the same time. If you spread yourself too thin, the moment you hit friction, everything collapses.
You just default back to your old self.
Exactly. By focusing intensely on one measurable goal, you create a beachhead. You prove to yourself that you can actually execute.
So it's about finding that one undeniable win. But what if someone is just paralyzed by choice? Like they have 4 things they really want to fix, and they have no idea which one to pick.
Decision paralysis is huge. But the source has a really pragmatic tool for this. They call it the 4-week test.
Okay, how does that work?
If you can't decide, write down the 4 things you care about. Then try each one seriously for exactly 1 week.
Oh, wow. So like week 1, I go all in on fitness. Then week 2, I completely drop fitness and just do the coding course.
Yes. And then week 3 is language learning and so on. The genius here is that it lowers the stakes. You aren't committing for life yet.
You're just testing the waters.
Right. You're gathering data. And by the end of the 30 days, one of those directions is going to stand out. It'll just feel more natural and attractive to your actual rhythm.
Not just a fantasy of what you think you should be doing.
Exactly. That becomes your permanent direction.
I love that. It cures the overthinking by forcing you into action. Okay, so we've cut the noise, we've starved the dopamine, and we've picked our one goal.
Right.
But having a goal is basically just a dot on a map. How do you protect it when you're exhausted from work or just in a terrible mood?
Which is inevitably going to happen.
Right. And that leads us to step 3, building the infrastructure through unbreakable rules.
This is where we move from intention to actual architecture.
Yeah.
And the rule here is your new identity has to rely on laws, not moods.
Because moods fluctuate.
Exactly. If you only execute when you feel inspired, you've already lost.
So to make these laws work, the source says you need 2 non-negotiable things: a morning routine and a night routine.
Yep.
Now, obviously, we all know about morning routines. Drink water, get sunlight, whatever. But there is this quote from the video that really stuck out to me.
The one about the future.
Yeah. The morning determines your day, and the night determines your future.
That phrase is literally the linchpin of the whole system.
Okay, let's unpack that.
Yeah.
Because the morning part makes sense. You set the tone. But why does the night routine determine your future?
Well, it all comes down to the biology of decision fatigue. Your brain uses a ton of energy to make decisions. Every little choice drains your battery. Now, your future is just you successfully achieving this 30-day goal, right?
Right.
But if you wake up and have to decide when you're working out, what clothes to wear, what chapter to study, you are draining your willpower before you even start the work.
Oh man, it's like managing your computer's RAM.
That's a great analogy.
If you wake up and have to decide all those micro logistics, it's like opening 15 really heavy browser tabs the second you turn the computer on. Your processing power just crashes.
Yes. So the night routine is basically closing all those tabs the night before.
So you wake up with 100% of your RAM ready to go.
Exactly. You remove the negotiation entirely. If you have to decide in the morning when to do the work, you'll be like, oh, maybe after lunch.
Maybe tomorrow.
And you'll lose that negotiation because your brain wants the path of least resistance.
So at night, you lay out the clothes, block the calendar.
You make it frictionless.
Yeah.
You literally protect tomorrow's success from today's exhaustion.
I really like that framing. Going to sleep isn't just shutting down, it's a tactical strike to clear the runway for tomorrow.
Because consistency always beats intensity.
Always. Okay, so we've got the goal, we've got the routines, but let's be real, human nature is a problem here.
Oh, definitely.
We want immediate results. Around day 12, the excitement is gone, we don't see massive changes, and we want to quit. How do we keep this going for the full 30 days?
Right, which brings us to the fourth and final step, tracking your progress.
Don't break the chain.
Exactly. See, evolution didn't wire us for 30-day payoffs. We are wired for immediate survival.
Right, if I hunt, I eat today.
Yeah. So when we put in the work on day 4, the physical changes are microscopic. You don't look totally different after a few days at the gym.
Or speak fluent Spanish after 4 days on a nap.
Right. And without that immediate feedback, the brain gets unmotivated. It says, we're burning calories for nothing, let's go back to scrolling.
So how does the framework hack that?
With a visual checklist. Every single day you complete your task, you physically check it off and build a visual chain.
Which is so simple, but it works, right? It's like having a combo streak in a video game.
Or a Duolingo streak.
Exactly, or snap streaks. Once you see you have a 17-day streak on your wall, you are terrified of dropping the ball.
That's the psychological principle of loss aversion. Humans hate losing what they already have way more than they like gaining something new.
Oh, wow. So the pain of going back to zero actually overrides the laziness?
Yes, the progress becomes a physical asset you own. Breaking the chain means destroying something you built.
But it's not just mindlessly checking a box, is it?
No, the system requires a weekly review. Once a week, you look at your data and ask, where did I fall short? Was my night routine sloppy on Tuesday?
So you use it to adjust the friction for the next week.
Exactly. It keeps the whole process conscious.
Now, there is a very stern final warning from the source about this timeline that we have to mention.
Yeah, they explicitly state that doing this for just a few days or a couple of weeks is totally useless.
Completely useless.
Pretty much. The real neurological rewiring, changing your dopamine baseline and your identity, it only crystallizes if you finish the full 30 days.
So if you quit on day 25,
You didn't do a shorter reset, you failed the reset.
the compounding interest only pays out at the end.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, so let's pull all this together for the listener. The 4 pillars of this 30-day reset are: 1, aggressively cut the digital noise, delete the apps, stop using self-help videos as procrastination.
Right.
2, pick one single measurable direction to cure the overwhelm. 3, build that infrastructure with non-negotiable morning and night routines, knowing the night routine protects your future.
Critical step.
And 4, track your daily chain visually. Leverage that loss aversion and do not break it.
It's a beautifully streamlined system. But, simple does not mean easy.
Definitely not.
Executing this requires being really ruthless with your own comfort.
Which brings us to the final call to action from the framework, and I'm putting this directly to you, listening right now. The blueprint is fully mapped out. You don't need more research.
No more optimization videos.
The challenge is you have to decide right now, in this exact moment, not tomorrow, not tonight, are you actually going to commit to this 30-day reset, or are you just going to remain a passive viewer and stay exactly the same?
It's the ultimate test of that cookbook analogy. Are you finally stepping into the kitchen?
Yeah.
But, as you make that decision, there's one lingering question I want to leave you with to think about on your own.
What is it?
Well, the source guarantees that 30 days of strict discipline resets your baseline. But what actually happens on day 31?
Oh, wow.
Right? Like, does this grueling level of systemized discipline just seamlessly become your effortless new normal? Or do you have to immediately invent a brand new challenge just to keep yourself from sliding right back into the noise?